Hey, good afternoon from Victory North, Savannah's coolest, hippest music event venue. I'm here with Lindsay. I don't know what we're gonna call this yet.
We don't.
I think it's Sports Talk with Lou. I'm Mark. That's Lou. It's gonna be about SEC football for the next couple months.
Yeah, definitely.
Just putting it out there. We've each got a team, and it's not the same team.
It is not.
That's the Bulldog over there. I'm the Gamecock. No apologies.
Rivals. Yeah, we work together.
Second time.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that's great about Lindsay being at the office is Monday morning, this time of year, grab a cup of coffee, and we got stuff to talk about for about an hour.
We do.
At least.
Yeah.
All right. Georgia's got the team, right?
They should.
This is the year.
Mm-hmm.
Been waiting since Dooley's year in '80.
Yeah, it's only been about 40 years.
Actually, I remember those. There's a guy named Herschel Walker that was a big timer.
Yeah, I heard about him.
So, okay, one question: Is this the best defense Georgia's ever had? I mean, statistically, it's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I just haven't seen them in the past not allow the number of touchdowns that they don't allow this season. I think it's averaging 7 points.
Yeah, and you and I talked about it early. Some of the, South Carolina, I can't even remember if we scored, was it 13 points, but 7 of that was trash with 40 seconds to go.
Right.
I don't even think the third string was in. I think the water boy and the rest of the crew. So the Tennessee late touchdown, trash.
Charleston Southern.
If you take the points scored against them in the first 3 quarters, the average has got to be 2 or 3 points per game.
I think it's right that. Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. So they should be the best defense that we have. When Jordan Davis came back, he said, I want it to be a year like Sony and them had. So, I think they have the fire. I think they have the talent. It's just making sure those come together in the game.
So one of the texts that I got from you on Saturday afternoon was, Monday morning, hey, we got to talk about the Jordan Davis TD.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The big boy's
that
getting
big
some
boy,
love,
that
right?
just splat. And he was in. That is.
Did he try to get
pushing
vertical?
your weight
Did
around?
He try to
I think he did. He made it twice too. Yeah.
That's what is he 350 or something?
Yeah.
That's a big boy. I don't want to tackle that.
No.
I'm just come on in, man, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they did it twice, and so the second time they were like, we know what's happening. We would rather not get crushed. Just let this happen.
So, now question, and you and I've talked a little bit about this. SEC championship. Did they line him up as a decoy? I'm already thinking about Kirby trying to get in Nick Saban's head, right?
I don't know. They might match up a little bit better.
And so, really, it's just all about, staying healthy and keeping that intensity.
Absolutely.
Up until December 4th.
Yep.
And we'll be there. We might do a live podcast, actually. From the parking lot.
We'll be there.
Tailgates.
Yep. Yeah.
Podcast from the parking lot next to the stadium.
There you go.
All right, so I'm going to love on the Gamecocks a little bit, who are the overachievers of the SEC this year, right?
Yeah, they are.
Vegas over and under for them was 3.5 wins this season. Notched number 6 against Auburn last weekend. I'm going to give the big boy shout out to Trey Jones, who was the fullback, 6'3", 300-pound fullback that caught the touchdown to take us into halftime tied up with Auburn. I talked to you about his interview after the game. Did you take a look at it?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
So Trey hadn't caught a pass, hadn't touched a football since he was 10 years old. That's going back a minute.
Yeah.
Right? And so I think what's one of the things that is cool about college sports is stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, we got some stuff to get into maybe in podcast 2 or 3 about what our expectations are, coaches' salary, the chopping block, the number of coaches that are out right now.
Right.
But to me, I know you love college football.
Mm-hmm.
I love college football. That's one of the things that just puts a smile on my face.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Being there, watching everybody get a chance to mix it up, sort of the stuff that, just, I don't know, maybe you don't see it in the, slick down, pressed out version of the NFL, like Arkansas's fake field goal against Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good play.
Yeah.
That's a good play. And we're going to talk about Alabama a little bit later on, right? Because that 6-7 point win against Arkansas last week is going to cost them a place or two in the CFP projections coming out tonight, right?
Yeah. We'll see. Alabama somehow always managed to squeak in, but...
So, one of the things that you and I touched on a little bit earlier today was the mindset that Georgia has with Alabama, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I was sort of picking on you a little bit about you guys calling your QB now, Stetson Bennett the fourth, your number 2 quarterback.
Yeah.
As if you've got a built-in excuse that if for some crazy reason that they mistakenly open the roof of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, right, and it starts to rain, and Alabama beats you guys somehow, you can say, well, he wasn't our starting quarterback.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Can I get you to go ahead and just say right now to the world that this guy is your number 1 quarterback?
For now, yes.
Well, come on. That's not it. He's legit, right?
He has earned the job. He, has obviously made some mistakes, as they all have. But like I was saying earlier, he can use his feet and get us the first downs and even the touchdowns. So, if he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, then it's working. So
I think he is. And again, I don't watch Georgia football like you do. Obviously, I don't think maybe anybody does. But he can throw the ball into a mailbox from 30 yards.
Yeah, mailman.
He's got an arm. He's mobile. Mm-hmm. He doesn't lose the ball.
Yeah.
And he's got command of the field and the clock manager, right?
Yeah.
What else do you want him to do?
I know. But gotta be always cautiously,
all right, so
optimistic.
So you're not giving him full love, but you're saying he's our guy.
Yeah.
And he can do it against Bama, right?
I hope so.
All right.
You'll never get a full commitment. I've been burned too many times.
All right, well, you're going to see us, I think, probably outside the stadium before.
I have to figure out how to get these with us.
Probably, this will be good. And probably after with a victory, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, that's the first one, podcast 1. That's like Led Zeppelin 1. It doesn't even need a title. It's just, it's the beginning of something really good, right?
There you go. Yeah.
All right, Lou, good to be with you.
Yeah, you too.
All right, thanks. See you guys.